Hello, welcome to Giants Tarot on December 30, the month of perseverance. Oh look, it's not persevering. Look at this. It's not persevering, friends. It says, I'm too tired, I'm giving up. Anyway, it's the month of perseverance. It's all right. You can only persevere for so long, I suppose. So it's Elizabeth here, your presenter. And this is Giants Tarot, and at Giants Tarot we just read stuff out because there's so much written about each day of the year, and all the cards and things that you see before you are all explicitly connected with today, the 30th of December. So we're going to start with the Cartomancy. The birth emblem for the 30th of December is the Ace of Hearts. Away we go. The house of true love has a sign on the front door. It's a big red heart. That's the Ace of Hearts. If you are wondering how to get to the house of true love, it might be a good idea to look up into the heavens for guidance and understanding. When you do, you will see the Ace of Pentacles. In Cartomancy, the cards are placed on a sort of graph paper grid with specific north-south lines and east-west lines. And this grid allows coordinates which can identify certain positions. The same grid exists for Earth as it does for heaven. The cards are placed differently on it, that's all. That's why when a specific placement on Earth as a particular card, like say the Ace of Hearts, that entity can look up and see the heavenly card, which for the Ace of Hearts is the Ace of Pentacles. In the case of the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Pentacles, the coordinates on the grid, or the graph paper, that they share is the Uranus card or place in the Jupiter line. In the house of true love, love must manifest somehow. And so perhaps the best way it can do this is by latching onto the Ace of Pentacles, for then there will be physical opportunities to come to life in the world. Otherwise, the Ace of Hearts just might sit there all day and all night and just glow, and maybe grow, but who would know? It might be too slow. Better to grab a pentacle and go. The aces are straightforward. They are the cards from which all the other cards in the suit are born. They used to be given the value of 1 and not considered very important, but they now have a meaning of high quality excellence and are considered the underlying truth of each suit. They build the way ahead. In the suit of hearts, the way ahead is all about love, emotions, feelings, romance, marriage, children, peace, happiness, contentment, summer, fun, fantasy, warmth, pleasure, laziness, calm, creativity, beauty, trust and goodwill, and more. Running out into the open field of life with these things is a great idea. But won't you have to actually do something with them? Do they stand alone? Or must you engineer achievements using them? Love must interact with other aspects of living, or how will anyone know it's love? Friends, you can paint yourself into a corner trying to put labels on love. The contemplation of love is a massive undertaking, and the Ace of Hearts is a big deal. Let's say Mary Citizen is sitting on the front steps of the house of true love, waiting for someone to open the door. She was invited to come and she arrived here on time. She knocked on the door, but there was no answer. She's waiting on the front steps to see if someone turns up to let her inside. It's a bit weird. She's been here often. She knows this house of true love and the inhabitants. She's not sure why they don't seem to be home. Maybe she'll knock again. Maybe they were in the bathroom and didn't hear her before. They are expecting her. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. She turns the door handle and the door opens. Maybe they're all down the back. She should go and have a look. If they're not here, they're not here, but they won't mind her looking. So she goes inside and calls out with high quality excellence. "Hello? Anyone home? It's Mary. You wanted me to come on December 30 and I'm here." Nope, there's nobody home. Back to the front steps. She'll wait a bit longer. Love can give time and effort. Sitting on the front steps, she now feels better. Not sure why the time together does not seem to be happening, but she now knows the inhabitants are truly not here. She enters a type of reverie. Her action and intentions are correct. If they don't come, she'll put the present and card she's got for them inside the door and just go home. It's a nice walk home, and she's got lots of interesting things to do there. There are so many stories one could tell about the Ace of Hearts, but the Mary Citizen story is a pretty good teaching, and here's why. Turning the page, folks. The newsreader is turning the page, and the news that's breaking today is December 30. The technical credentials of the Ace of Hearts are that it is one of the most powerful, beneficial, and desirable cards. It is a card of protection. It indicates triumph of the individual over the elements that surround him or her. In Cartomancy, the aces keep all their power and can indicate the person's future. The Ace of Hearts uses spiritual strength to face events and is optimistic of a happy change in the future, which will bring joy and reassurance. It's a happy path, full of new things and good things. The Ace of Hearts and love takes the Ace of Pentacles and values and fuses them together into something forthright, not so abstract. The Ace of Hearts desires love and affection. It speaks of letters and messages and problems coming to an end. It's a family energy, a loving energy. It's a new beginning, a fresh start. It's emotional support. It feels comfortable. It keeps an open mind. It is peace. The birth emblem of the Ace of Hearts is here to manifest love that is freshly created minute after minute. This is how the Master of Love is created. This is how love is created. Out of thin air, out of nothing. On a blank slate, love can emerge. And today, the 30th of December, the Ace of Hearts uses time and effort via the Ace of Pentacles, the front steps, the front door, and the gift, and it pushes the envelope towards you, my friend. You, like the rest of us, are here to transform, fabricate, and spread love, and run into open fields with it. You may feel insecure that what you offer is small, that you are not a master of love. You are just a little Mary or John citizen. You may doubt your real worth and wonder if your value is worth a pinch of salt. But every single time you can bring your inner self into alignment with peace and do no harm, you generate a seismic movement in consciousness. Realize the mastery within yourself and try to attain that. You don't have to be a star to be in my show or anybody else's. But if you summon love in any situation, you do a great service to this world and all of us. The Ace of Hearts is a big deal. What are you going to do on this day? Be a giant? In your own mind? In your own lunch hour? It's enough. It matters. And it means such a lot. And you're on your way to the next wonderful thing. Bon voyage. Now we'll look at the Ace of Pentacles in the Lenormand deck, which is the great buddy pal of the Ace of Hearts for the 30th of December. And it's all about victory. It's the sun. Victory, success, recognition, good fortune, positive outcome. The sun card represents success, glory, celebrations, victory and achievements. It's a very positive card that can diminish the negativity of other cards nearby, such as the clouds and the mice. It doesn't mean that all negativity goes away, as you may still have to exert yourself to overcome any challenges, but rather that you can overcome the obstacles you face. The sun can bring success to all areas of your life. It helps you to achieve your goals, increase your confidence, and realize your full power and potential. You can count on it to bring you great luck. Okay, you can trust that things will turn out well. In career, the sun represents a positive, successful career with great potential for growth. You can achieve the career goals you have set for yourself. In health, the sun card involves your energy and overall health. It can warn of dehydration and burns, and get out in the sun more. I've always got questions here. The questions are good, aren't they? When I read the questions out, I think they're really good. Okay, how can you be bolder and more confident? Sitting on the front steps. Are you ready for the success coming your way when they all rush around the corner and say, sorry, we're late? How can you better harness your personal power? How can you allow yourself to shine brighter? Which choices can you make that will make you happier? How can it get any better than it is? Numerology, folks, 30. The mission. Individual self-expression is necessary for your happiness, as it is for all threes. So it's got a 0 after the end of it, so it's a 3, which is all about individual creativity and self-expression, with God coming up behind. Could be a good manager, but doesn't like hard work. Fond of dramatics and could act or be a mimic. Set in opinions, always thinks it's right. Has good imagination and possess some intuitive qualities, but should guard against all obsessions. Should not take excursions into the mystical realm. I don't like that sentence. That's silly. Of course, we all have to take excursions into the mystical realm. Don't be silly. I might cross that out right now. Right now I'm going to cross that out. I'm never going to read that out again. Where's a pen? Oh dear. Here we are. Black pen. Here we go. In front of you. Should not take excursions into mystical realm. Get rid of that, okay? So the angel number 30. When 0 appears with other numbers, it magnifies the significance of that number's vibration. In angel number 30, the ability to manifest and create becomes amplified. And because of this, you feel great joy and a sense of awakening. I had the most amazing idea yesterday, which I'm not going to tell you about, because tomorrow is New Year's Eve. But I'm actually recording this on the 1st of January, so I'm so far behind. Running along with my tie caught in the side of the bus door. But anyway, I've got a way of sorting it all out. I'm so happy. But you'll find out on New Year's Day. You'll find out on the 1st of January 2012. No, we're not talking years. 1st of January, you'll find out. You'll find out. Angel number 30 may also be a message that you must take action on a problem at this time. Yes, well, I've solved the problem, folks. I've solved it. And I'll tell you about it on the 1st of January. Glenville, Kleiser. Keep your record clean. December 30. Your life is like a book. The title page is your name. The preface is your introduction to the world. The pages are a daily chronicle of your efforts, trials, pleasures, discouragements, ambitions and achievements. The principal subject of your book may be business, romance, tragedy, comedy, poetry, science, literature or religion. Day by day, your thoughts and acts are being inscribed as evidence of your success or failure. What you will record on the remaining pages of your book is of vital importance. Hour by hour, the record is being made, which must stand for all time. One day the word finale, or finis, must be written. Let it then be said of your book that is a record of noble purpose, generous service, and work well done. Look at that! Look at the time, folks. 300. Okay, the Theosophical Society says, in the eyes of the masters, no one is ever utterly condemned. As the lost jewel may be recovered from the very depths of the tank's mud, so can the most abandoned snatch himself from the mire of sin, if only the precious gem of gems, the sparkling germ of the Atma is developed. Each of us must do that for himself. Each can, if he but will, and persevere. Each can, if he but will, and persevere. Right. The birthday book says, for the 30th of December, the temperament that goes with this birth date is fruitful of ideas and fancies, and sometimes a little too nervous. Strong and telling powers of self-expression denote aptitude for work as a public entertainer or lecturer. The personality is magnetic and persuasive. Life is lived much in the public eye. A competent but not too pushing partner is best. Well, that's good, isn't it? And the colours today are purple, mauve, and a dash of green. Okay, well, I'm going over to part 2 now, where I'm going to read the Psalm, the astrology for a Capricorn 3, the Devil, and this is the last day of the first Decanate of Capricorn, and that Decanate is the 2 of Pentacles. So this 10-day period has been all about organisation, finance, order, system, and classification. We've got one more day. I'm all over the place, aren't I? It's the 30th, so we're on the second last day. But we're heading for the next 10-day period, which is the 3 of Pentacles. Anyway, stay with us. Stay with us all. Jumping over now on a pogo stick to 30th of December, part 2. Have a great day, folks.